Greetings, world. I found my tripod, so I'm attempting to set this up as we're talking. Yay! So now you guys can see me properly, and I can make sure that oh no! Work with me, alright? I'm trying to make sure that I get this all together. I feel like complete crap today. These ascension symptoms are kicking my ass. So today's scope is going to be very short. And what I'm going to do is just give y'all a little walk for what not to do. Okay? Yesterday was my friend's Borniversary. And we ended up going to dinner last night. Now, I'm telling you all that I'm on the path of becoming an alkaline vegan. I am a conscious eater, though, okay? Which means that I research the food that I eat before I eat it, and I know what it's going to do to my body, all right? So I'm mentally aware. That's what conscious eating is. And if you're interested in starting your own conscious eating journey, get at me. Send me an email. At twerkoutworkout@gmail.com to book your own consultation, and I'll start a program specifically for you. Everyone gets a customized lifestyle plan, because I can't just tell you how to eat properly. We go into how to eat properly, it's going to affect your thinking. We're going to talk about your thinking properly, we need to cover your energy. We're talking about energy, we need to talk about your dreams. We're talking about your dreams, and we're talking about you birthing the life that you want. So this is a whole lifestyle switch, all right? And labelless is what I call it. So yesterday I had me a labelless day. I went to Tootsie's, which is a strip club out here in Miami. I had myself some calamari. Now, lately, I have been eating a whole bunch of shit that I normally stay away from. I've just been feeling like a really bad girl. And I felt like really stuffy headed. Like the last few days I had so much pressure in my head. But I was telling you guys about the energies for the day and why that was happening, right? Well, last night I took my butt out, had me, my king had some french fries, I had some calamari, and oh my gosh. Okay, so people around me were talking about how horrible squid is to eat, which is good for me. Right? Because psychologically, I need to disconnect myself from the thought of me eating seafood and feeling good about it. Because I'm eating another creature. I'm eating something else that was once living. It's not a good look. So it's a great idea for me to abandon those ways. Well, it didn't happen last night. And all the kings I was around, I was surrounded by kings. They talking about how nasty squid is. So it's in one ear, out the other, but my subconscious mind did hear it. Oh my gosh, they also insisted that we take a shot. Now, I typically do not give in to peer pressure, and I don't drink, typically. Yesterday, it was my friend's Borniversary, and I had a shot. And oh my gosh, this rising, I won't even get to this rising yet. Let me just talk about last night. Okay, so when I got to the house, I had me some damn key lime pie. I don't eat like this. And the sugar from the key lime pie, instantly, as soon as I had it, my mind was like, ba-boom, ba-boom, as I was eating it. But I was like, you know, whatever, this key lime pie, I'm living. Let me just enjoy myself. Oh my gosh, woke up this rising, stomach on volcano mode, all right? I take a long time in the rising anyway, getting myself together. Not that anything is stopped up, but it's continuous. Yeah. So today it was a little longer. And when I was done, I still didn't feel comfortable. I ended up puking. And I had myself some baking soda and a little bit of water, like a little coffee cup of water. It was not a good look. So right now I feel like I am experiencing my own internal volcano. I have not been listening to myself for the last few days. I have been eating a whole bunch of shit that I know I ain't had no business eating. Now, is it better than what other people are eating? Yeah. What I ate is definitely healthier than what other human beings are eating on a day-to-day basis. However, it wasn't good enough for me. And now I feel like shit right now. So, if you don't want to feel like shit, think about what you're eating as you're eating it. And, you know, if you're just now starting out on this path, maybe you don't know how to think about it. Start off by taking a picture of everything that you eat for like all day long for the next week. Look at what you're eating. And then purposefully go to Google and figure out what the benefits are for that food in your body to figure out if it's a good look for you. And if you really feeling bad, then look up the cellular benefits of eating that food. Okay? Science can't lie and tell you that meat is good for you. No, meat is toxic, extremely toxic, and seafood is inclusive. So, I don't feel great. I'm so dedicated to you guys though that I'm still here. I'm still scoping, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. All right, so in honor of my hiccups, in honor of my failure for the last 24 hours, we are going to go over the 15 signs that your throat chakra is opening. Because even though I feel like crap, I have been very observant of myself for a while now. And it's a whole lot of stuff that's making a lot of sense. So we're going to get into this list, and I'll just interject with any kind of lifestyle shit that I have to add to. If you guys have anything to say, type it in right there. Thank you for rocking with me. I love and adore and respect all of you. I appreciate the energy. Here we go. So, 15 signs that your throat chakra is opening. Sign 1, you got sore or swollen throat. My throat is sore right now. You're coughing. Especially productive coughs. Well, maybe productive coughs are those like ongoing coughs where it starts off as a little cough and then you end up trying to cough out your lungs. So, yeah, I've been coughing a whole lot lately, but I've been eating a whole lot of mucus-causing foods. So I have the foods, and I feel my body creating the mucus, and I have to release it. I'm going to show you guys one of my personal cheats, too, because I had 2 hernias corrected and a GERD procedure almost 3 years ago. So whenever I eat something that's not right for me, my belly shows me. I have 2 pieces of mesh in my stomach. This shit hurts like hell. Okay? So anytime I'm eating something I ain't got no business eating, it lets me know. Now, getting up a little closer to the camera, and excuse me, I don't want to buckle my pants today because I feel like crap. Alright? So, right here is where one of the pieces of mesh are. And it gets really, really stern and solid whenever I'm eating something I ain't got no business eating. Right now, I just puked. So it's kind of relaxed. I don't really have a whole lot in my stomach anymore because I let out everything that I took in last night, whatever was remaining. I also have mesh inside of my actual belly button. I can feel it from here to here. Now, if any of you are in a medical emergency and you're being threatened with the hernia medical procedure, I strongly suggest that you find natural alternatives. Because I looked into natural alternatives and it was way after the fact, and they were hella simple resolutions that definitely could have saved me a lot of time, a lot of effort. It could have saved me a whole lot of everything because these surgeries have remixed my life. But I needed it. I needed to get my own attention at that time in my life, and I definitely did exactly that. So I established a lot of my healthy habits within that time frame. So it can be a gift and a curse, but before you commit yourself to that kind of an obligation, I would strongly suggest that you do some research first, just so you know what you working with. You have to know what you're facing. All right. All right. Sneezing, stuffy nose, or a cold. Yeah. And that, again, is because of the mucus. We're creating a lot of mucus because we're eating a bunch of shit we ain't got no business eating. Our body can't process it. Our cells are filling up. The mucus is caused because it's the body's natural way of fight or flight. Okay? When the body feels like it's being attacked on the inside, mucus comes. And it says, dun 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 dun, what a problem at? I'm going to go, let me get the problem. Now, the mucus itself is slimy and oozy and icky, right? So it goes to the problem area. Like the body sends a sign like, hey, I'm hurting over here. And the mucus goes over there and it says, bam, bitches. Now I'm putting all of my sliminess all over you. Get the hell out of here. And then your body finds different ways for you to either blow it out of your nose or hack it out of your mouth, or maybe urinate or poo it out. So it's different ways that we can waste of our toxins. It may come through your cells, through your pores, via sweat. It's different ways that we alleviate ourselves of the toxins, but we have to know what we're doing and why in order for us to make the best of the situation. All right, so then we have sinus and head infections. I swear to goodness, I feel like I got a damn sinus infection right now. My whole head, my ears, my throat, the back of my head. Boom, 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 boom. Like, that's literally where I am right now in life. And it's been a few days, consistent days. So, yeah, it gets real. It gets mad real with these ascension symptoms. So then we got, whoa, shit. Oh, look, there's a caterpillar. You guys have to see this. There's a caterpillar that just joined my mat in the middle of this scope. Look at him. Oh, wow. I felt something like on my mat, and I felt like I was being disturbed. Okay, so this is just a pause for the cause kind of moment. Since moving here in Miami, I have attracted a lot of caterpillars, and I have really gotten lost in their essence. I've been paying attention to the way that they crawl, the way that they get along. I've been paying attention to their different colors. I've been paying attention to their length. And, you know, it never ceased to amaze me that when they get injured, oh, man, that's when they really get to cooking with gas. That's when they really make some stuff happen. I just seen caterpillars damn near hop their way through their journey and still make it. So this is just a excellent moment where we get to observe nature for just a second, which is just encouragement to ourselves. If we could just stop whatever the hell we talking about, like I just did in this very moment, and pay attention to nature and see how nature relates to us, honey, bye. We will solve every problem we have ever experienced in life. Okay. So that was a fun little pause for the cause. Now I'm going to put this back. This caterpillar is following me. Wow. Look, he done turned around and came back this way. Well, what's up then? How you doing? You trying to get on Periscope? You getting famous? Hey, boo-boo. Hi. Be kind to nature so nature can be kind to you. All right, let me just quickly put this back right here so I could go back over my little list. We're moseying our way down. Thank you for your patience. That's like one of the cool things that I adore about Periscope, about the live stream act, period. Like when real life gets in the way. Oh my gosh, it turned around again. I done moved out the way. Do you want to come on me? Oh, look! Oh, wow, he's climbing on my finger. Okay, so I'm going to stop playing with the caterpillar now because I've never done that before, and it just crawled on my finger, and it made me feel like the best rock star in the universe because I got a caterpillar that's checking for me. Like, yes, I know my energy is on point because this caterpillar cannot leave me alone. So I'm going to kind of teeter from side to side. Up. Okay. This thing, it's seriously like still coming at me. This is so crazy. Okay, so you have, and then after we have the sneezing, stuffy nose, and cold, we have swollen lymph nodes in the neck. Now, I became familiar with the lymph nodes because I had a very sick daughter. Okay, Amaya had chronic eczema, chronic asthma, chronic allergies since 6 weeks old. She's 11 now. And when she was a baby, I had a very hard time managing her health. At one point, Amaya had 6 different doctors and a pediatrician. She had a whole medicine drawer full of steroids and all these intense medications with long scientific names that scared the shit out of me. So I had to learn a lot about the human body, and I had to learn about it quick. Whenever Amaya would get sick, she's allergic to over 85% of the major food group. Her lymph nodes would swell up. When we have lymph nodes in our neck, and our back, and our thighs, oh shit, it's on my foot. Wow. That's too crazy. Okay, so yeah, we have lymph nodes all over the place, and anyway, when they're swollen, that means it's an internal infection in our body that our body's having a really hard time fighting. So, if you think that your health is a bit off par, feel on the sides of your neck, like, let me try to adjust the camera and show you. About like right here. And you just want to feel it on the outside. And feel it kind of around that whole surrounding area. If you can kind of look at where I'm touching. You just want to observe and feel. If it feels swollen, like maybe it's liquid or just something in there that does not belong, then you want to seek some medical attention or get yourself some herbs. All right? I don't know what your medical protocol is, but you definitely want to pay attention if your lymph nodes are swollen. All right. So influx and creative ideas. So now we're going to talk about my universe. All right. As you all know, I am the creator of Twerk and Tone. What you may not know is that I created Twerk and Tone a few years back because I was massively depressed. I moved from Miami back to Vegas where my family was, and I just felt like a damn failure. When I moved to Miami, I had this whole plan for how my family and I were going to make it. When I moved back, thank you for the love. When I moved back to Vegas, my king and I had broke up, and I was back in Vegas with 2 kids on my hip. I felt like such a fucking failure. College degree, plenty of work experience. The only job I could lock down was at a temp agency. So I was doing temp work for the convention industry. And I was trying to thrive there, but nobody there really had ideas for how they was going to make it above their circumstances. Like, they were hella limited mentally. And I was like, fuck this. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm going to go and figure out how to do this mainstream. Now, mind you, even though I was working in the convention industry, and I was working like a Hebrew slave, mind you, all right? I would have to wake up in the 4 or 5 o'clock hour, have my kids stuff together because they still had to go to school every day. And this is when my son was in pre-K, so my daughter was in like 2nd grade. They needed my attention. They need their mama. But their mama had to go to work. And I was rising at 4, being at work by 5, making sure my parents had my kids off to school and picked up on time. And I would get back home in the evenings, like around 7, 8 o'clock. My mom and I had a radio show called Needle on the Record, which we will be coming back in a couple of weeks. So yay. But yeah, I was working in the convention, come back to the house. We had a in-home studio and we would record our shows there. And then after that, I would sacrifice sleep so I could create everything that you guys see today. Everything. Everyone around me thought I was fucking crazy, because how you gonna be a college educated melanated human being with all of the experience and insight that I have, yet all I want to do is use my energy to create a twerk movement? It makes no logical sense. I have no guidance whatsoever. I don't know up from down, but the ideas that keep coming into my head just feel really, really good, and they're very original. So I would say that's creative, and that's what you need to pay attention to. Okay? If there is something in your life that you've been holding on to since forever that nobody gets but you, and whenever you get the opportunity, you going back to it. Yeah, that's something you should be paying attention to. It doesn't have to make sense. Twerking does not make sense to a lot of people. But those human beings don't realize that twerking is how you open up your energetic lighthouse. And I am here to lead all of the women. The women are the nurturers. We're the lovers. We are the empresses of seduction. We know how to communicate our points, right? But we need to get on it. We need some coaching. So, women, I host a twerk class every Sunday in Miami at Hollywood Beach, 10 a.m. Follow me on social media so you can come. It's a $20 donation for adults, $12.50 for the kids. Kids have to be 10 to 18. All right? Parents, if you bring your kids to this event, I'm going to show them what to do with their energy, with their spirit. You got to let them know what to do with their mind, because once a human being has been introduced to their inner superpowers, these are inner strengths that we're going over in these twerk sessions, especially for women. So if you can just do you. I don't even remember what I just said, and this is another ascension symptom where you're just randomly forgetting shit in the middle of your comment. It just zaps away. It wasn't that important. Anyhow, come to the twerk classes every Sunday. Follow me on social media, _hello, my name is Angela, on Instagram, or at Twerk in Tone. That's TWERKNTONE. And get all the updates. I created this twerk movement because it saved my fucking life. Okay? I was super depressed, ready to take my own life on several occasions, and twerking was the guide that I needed to remind me that I had my own value. That no matter what fucked up shit other humans are saying about me, I have a worth. And I don't have to end all my days right here, right now. I can live. And I've been figuring out exactly what that journey is ever since. But I'm happy I'm no longer suicidal. And twerking had a massive effect on that reality for me. All right. So you're suddenly feeling more talkative, even with strangers. I'm doing fucking Periscopes. I'm talking to nothing but strangers right now. So it's real, okay? You're more able to hear what others are really saying between words. Now, this one is a toughie. If you are empath, if you are sympathetic, if you are psychic, and you are conversing with others and you can still get the vibe that they full of shit, still give them love and light, boo-boo. That's the purpose of you meditating, so that you can control yourself and maintain your own zenful zone inside of yourself that nobody else can disturb. Okay? You can be in a full-blown conversation with the devil himself and be Gucci. Because you got to realize, honey, you are the God and the devil all rolled in one. All right? And the devil is just a dark angel. It's a dark angel. Angels are angels whether they are light or dark. You have to know in your heart what the intentions are, though. Your intentions have to be pure. They have to be clean. And that's how you craft a beautiful life. All right? Interest in new music and genres of music. I just did a couple videos I'll be putting on Instagram about how I've been listening to reggae lately. Oh my gosh, if you want to vibe high, listen to roots reggae music and follow Zoodid. Z-O-O-D-I-D Lion, L-I-O-N. Z-O-O-D-I-D-L-I-O-N. That is my live DJ, and he spins roots reggae all the time. Incredible human being. You guys definitely need to know him. So, more extreme reactions to things you say, either adverse or supportive. Yeah, just read my _hello, my name is Angela page on Instagram. I talk a whole lot. But it's because you guys are not aware of what I'm aware of. I can't wait till I don't got to talk no more. I cannot wait. But right now I have to talk a lot. So yeah, check out my page and figure out how to use your love and light energy in the best ways, no matter what kind of bullshit your life is throwing you, because you're still in control. All of that bullshit is just an illusion. An illusion. You have to maintain it. All right? People, all right, an increase in arguments and disagreements in your relationship. Holy fucking shit. Hell yeah. Because when your throat chakra is opening, you are honoring yourself. I am very passive aggressive. So fucking passive aggressive. Oh my gosh, my unspoken anger is enough to like fuck up the world. It's so bad. But I have a really hard time in acknowledging when I get mad. I don't give myself permission to get mad. And so that means that I've dealt with a lot of unfair shit in my life. Which means that now is the time that I am speaking up for myself and getting on a lot of people's nerves, because they're like, hey, you went along with it for so long. The fuck you mean? Like, why you speaking up now? Because today's a new day, and guess fucking what? I don't like the shit. Period. So either switch it or take me out of it. Love and light. Peace. And after you say that part, whether you say it verbally or in your heart, sit your ass down and meditate. Even if you have to go inside of your own mental corner and zen it all in, zen it in. Okay? Make that energy work for you. That the other party that you're communicating with is going to give you energy back. They're probably going to be like, well, what the fuck? I don't appreciate it. Where do you get off? And how about... No. You are not allowed to react. You're not allowed to react. All of their responses is the universe's test for you. Are you going to pass or not? If you're going to pass, you're going to give your general neutralized message where you're saying, A, I don't go for, or A, I do go for, and this is all it is. Thank you, love and light, peace. That's it. When you say that, shut it down, zen it out, and meditate on your words coming to fruition. Okay? And then it will happen. It has no choice but to happen, because you have not allowed for another reality to live within yourself. That's why we don't pay attention to our fears. That's why we don't limit ourselves. And we pay close attention to our words. All right, so people take notice and seem surprised or offended. Okay, yeah, we said that already. And we said that. Fluctuations in thyroid functioning indicated by symptoms and medications or adjustments. I can't really speak on that, but I do have 2 family members that suffer from thyroid issues. One is under, one is over. I'd have to consult with them and see how they feel lately and get back to you guys. Excess mucus production and losing your voice. We already talked about the mucus. That's because of us eating fucked up shit and losing our voice. I personally have noticed that the universe takes my voice away when I tell lies. If I tell anything that is not the truth, I notice that my voice gets more and more sketchy. And it's definitely the universe's way of shutting my ass up so that I can become more aware of my words. All right, so that is going to wrap up that's going to wrap up the energy talk for today. We've just talked about our ascensions. Now I want to talk about this gratitude journal. I've been bringing up this gratitude journal since last week. Yesterday, I went over the list that I created for my king. This is from May 18, 2014. Everything that I have written on this list, I now possess. Everything. And this only had to deal with parts of his personality that I wish were a little bit better. Not parts about him that I wish I could change. I don't want to change anyone, but I do want to bring awareness. I do want to get your attention, and I do want to inspire healthy changes. All right, so after you've taken your gratitude journal and you've written out all of the different things you want to change about the relationships that mean something to you. And again, here's more examples. I started off with my king. I wrote about my mom and I, because we had an estranged relationship. My mom had me as a teenager, and sometimes we struggle because I don't know if we're friends, if we're sisters, if we're mother and daughter, if we're co-workers, if we're strangers, if we're competing. Like, it's so much energy between my mom and I all the time that it overwhelms me. So I definitely went and wrote out the things that I wanted to change about our relationship to make it better. And I did the same thing for my daddy. I did the same thing for my daughter. Because I noticed that even though I love my daughter differently than how my mom loved me, I noticed that there is like a gap. And I don't like it. So I wanted to be changed for the better. And I went on to write about different parts of my life, other family members, business plans and strategies, and things that I wanted to do personally for myself to better myself. I don't feel like I'm so good that I'm untouchable. Hell no, I got plenty of shit that I want to improve. Like back then, it's a bunch of material things that I wanted to attract. But in addition to that, I wanted to successfully come out of my medical procedures, which I did. So yay! Maintain a healthy life and be a better mom by being around more quality time, cook more, talk more, volunteer at school, and support my children. Last week I was just at my children's school participating in field day. My king and I cook together almost every night. He's the cook, I'm the prepper and the cleaner. I'm around a whole lot more. We talk so much more. I give my children one-on-one coachings about energy. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, they came from me. So if I don't teach them about energy, then who the hell else gonna do it? Not none of y'all. I don't want my children to hear from you guys before they hear from me. So I'm very grateful that it took me 3 years, but I did get the hang of everything that I birthed into existence. And now, right now, my current reality is honoring all these changes that I put into motion by writing them down in my gratitude journal. So that's the little tidbit that I want to give you guys today. If you want to start making your life better, take pictures of the food that you eat all day, every day for the next 7 days. 7 days. And go get yourself a gratitude journal. Start your gratitude journal out with the things that you want to make better about different relationships you have in your life, and take your time. Talk about what you want from your significant other. Talk about what you want from your mom. Talk about what you want from your business. Talk about what you want from your kids. Talk about what you want from fucking life, and go get it. All right? So, now we're done with all of our stuff. Follow me on social media. I can be reached on Instagram _hello, my name is Angela, or Twerk and Tone. That's TWERKNTONE. Today is my Borniversary, so I'm super duper excited, and I'm planning on just posting a bunch of stuff to tell you guys about my journey all day today. So I'm going to be like a narcissist in a very non-narcissistic way. So tune in, check me out on there, and check out these playbacks on YouTube. Today there will be another playback on YouTube. Just follow that Instagram account _hello, my name is Angela. The link is in that bio, and then you can get in touch with all of the other shit that I have going on. Check out the videos that I have on YouTube, and check out the comments that I write, like the greeting, because it has the hyperlink for all of my social media shit. Okay? Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, email. Yeah, check it out on YouTube, and find me on YouTube through my Instagram. So go to Instagram _hello, my name is Angela. In the bio, click on the YouTube link, and in the YouTube video, check out the description. It has all my shit. Get in touch with me. There is a GoFundMe. This is my job. I am working my butt off to get you guys adequate information so your ascension process could be as even as possible. All right? But I need some backing. I need for the people to support me. So check out my GoFundMe page. Dig deep in your heart, and whatever you decide to donate, I definitely greatly appreciate. If you're ready to take this to the next level, you need a spiritual bath, I can help with that. If you're in the Miami area, send a PayPal payment to twerkoutworkout@gmail.com. That's TWERKOUTWORKOUT@gmail.com. And let me know that this is for the spiritual bath. We'll find some place in the city to meet. I'll give you your contents. A gallon gives you at least 7 baths. You set your intentions and you make that shit work. All right? Now, we're going to get into our little 5-minute meditation. And I'm going to go sit down. So in the past, I've messed up. I don't remember the meditations that we've been using. So I haven't been able to include them in the link for the YouTube videos. But starting with today's broadcast, I will have the link in today's in the description of today's Periscope. That's what I want to say. This Periscope, this meditation will be in the description. The other ones, you just gonna have to listen and rock. Okay? So, get comfortable. Now, you just want to connect yourself to the reality that you are living your dream life, feeling good, ready to move on to your next phase. For 5 minutes, we're going to give ourselves a mental break. Breathe in through your nose, saying positivity in through your mind. Exhale through your mouth, saying negativity out in your mind. Okay? This is so we train ourselves to listen to our divine self. And here we go.
Welcome to this 5-minute mindfulness meditation. Life is busy. It is so easy to get swept away in our thoughts, our minds dictating our emotions and our moods. With practice, we can learn to use our minds to help us stay centered in our present moment. We must remember our life situation is separate from our life. Our life situation may be filled with chaos from busy work schedules or our kids' extracurricular activities. We might have the stress of caring for someone in need or financial burdens. But our life is this moment, this breath, right now. Your life is in your control, and you are always okay.
Okay, so I'm going to skip this,
regardless of the chaos surrounding.
Because, yet again, it's another error. It's too low. I'll work on it. Anyway, this meditation will be in the description of today's Periscope broadcast. Today's the last day of May. Enjoy it. Gemini creates incredible magic. I think that we are definitely the greatest misunderstood astrological sign known to man. So, fuck everything that you've heard about the Gemini life that's not positive. Don't pay attention to anything that's not positive today. Today, honor me by honoring yourself. All right? Go on YouTube. Go and do yourself a little 5-minute meditation. You don't need me to do it. And hit the reset button on your aura. All right? Love and light to everyone. Something almost flew in my mouth. My energy must be super great. All right. Love and light, everyone. Peace.